Currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated if you could take 1 second to drop a sub on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. And before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you all out there, the other kings and queens, and I hope you all having a very blessed day. And in today's video, I'm here to bring you guys another replica NBA legend type of build, and it is going to be the big ticket Mr. Kevin Garnett. Let's quickly talk about Kevin Garnett's prime. You know, he has won an MVP in his career. He was probably one of the most underrated players of all time to maybe the casuals that, you know, they just started watching the NBA the last 5 years. But Kevin Garnett, some people will even know him just for his time in Boston, that's just crazy, because when he was in Minnesota, he was a force to be reckoned with. I mean, his best season looks like it was a 24 points per game, 14 rebounds per game, 5 assists, 2.2 blocks, 1.5 steals, shooting 50% from the field. I mean, that's just... Find me a big man that's done that, right? So obviously Kevin Garnett, a power forward. I will tell you this, okay? I will tell you this before we get into the build. Kevin Garnett 6'11". I'm gonna make this build 6'10". If you want the most attributes possible in this game, if you want the most attributes possible, if you don't want it to be exactly like Kevin Garnett, you want the most attributes, you go 6'8" and still follow my template, right? But I know some people are going to be like, yo, Kevin Garnett's 6'11", you're making him 6'8". I get it, all right? So I'll meet you in the middle. I'm going 6'10", then we're going to go max, we're going to go 7'6" wingspan, and then we're going to go to 235 pounds, which he played at about 240 pounds himself. So let's go ahead and advance. So Kevin Garnett's game, he had good post control. He could standing dunk, he could driving dunk, and he had a close shot. He could mash. He had it all, right? I wouldn't say one area of those inside, type of finishing things was like specifically like elite. I feel like it was more well-rounded. As you'll see how we end up making this build, it's just a very well-rounded type of build. So we're going to start with the close shot. We're going to give it a 77 close shot. Then the driving dunk is going to end up being a 75 to get yourself the Giannis driving dunk package. But as always, guys, stay till the end of the video. I end up giving you guys the jump shot and all the animations for these builds. Then the standing dunk, we're going to end up putting this up to an 84 standing dunk to get yourself that silver precision dunker. You end up having silver fast twitch. And then in terms of the post control, we're going to put this up to a 75 post control to get yourself, you'll see, you'll get gold post fade phenom. You at least got bronze unpluckable to work with, right? So the finishing is solid. I'm not going to say it's elite, right? But it's solid. I'm telling you, if you make the build 6'8", it can be elite. But I get it. This is KG. We're making KG. We're not making the ultra metal. We're making KG. And you'll see we're making KG because we're not putting any 3 on his build. We're giving him an 84 midi, though. Because if you look at Kevin Garnett's stats for his career, he never averaged more than 1.4 attempts per game in his career in a season. So he never shot that 3 ball. So I don't want to hear, yo, Kevin Garnett, I swear I seen him shoot those 3s. No, that was maybe in a dream or something, but it wasn't reality, I'll tell you that much. So 84 midi, and that's what he was known for. He was a mid-range maestro, magician, whatever you want to call him, man. He was an assassin from the midi. We're going to give him a 67 free throw. And then in terms of the pass act, like I said, I never go below 75 on any of my builds. 75 is the absolute minimum, okay? And then here's where the build gets like very well rounded. Another reason why I did make him 6'10 instead of 6'8, because if you make him 6'8, you're not going to get speed booster. But if you make him 6'10, you are going to get big driver, which is the equivalent of speed booster, but just on a big man. You have to be 6'10 or taller in order to get this type of attribute. So you're going to know 6'5", 55 speed with ball, right? 55 speed with ball. And then the acceleration. Let me just put the acceleration up just so you can see what I'm talking about. Put up to a 55 acceleration, and that's how you get gold big driver with bronze unpluckable, with your mid-range, with all your finishing attributes. You should be able to handle the rock and be a threat, from the midi and inside, and just in multiple different types of ways, considering you have that post control as well. Then moving into the defensive side of things, the defensive rebounding is going to end up being a 93. I mean, for his career, he averaged 10 rebounds on the dot. But he had a career high of 13.9 rebounds, and in that season it was 10.9 defensive and 3 offensive. 3 offensive rebounds a game is crazy. This is another stat I wish I could have put higher, but we're gonna have to end up settling for a 76 board on this build. Then moving into the block, he did average basically 1.5 blocks per game, so we're gonna give him silver. We're gonna give him silver anchor. Okay, he didn't necessarily guard the paint, you know, he wasn't really the center, but we're going to give him silver anchor, which can be 87 block and then 72 interior defense. Okay, now stay with me because we're moving into the steal. The steal was a little over 1 steal a game as well. So we're going to put this up to a 60 steal to get yourself at least bronze interceptor. If you're in those lanes and you hit X, then you get the steal. Everybody fit. If you're out there playing matchups, playing leagues, and you're in man and you're spamming your right stick up, seek Jesus. He will help you, okay? So then your speed is going to end up being a 68 speed. And then your strength, you could put this up to a 90 strength to get yourself Hall of Fame box out beast, gold brick wall, silver bulldozer, silver fearless finisher, silver back down punisher, gold immovable force. Like, bro, this build it's a dog. It's a dog. Then we're gonna put 80 vertical on the build as well. And then in terms of your stamina, you are going to put 92 stamina on the build. And as always, guys, I always seem to mess up these builds just a little bit, so I do have a couple extra points left over. And me personally, I would probably throw it on free throw because you don't want to miss those free throws. So 74 free throw is what it's going to go up to. Let's go ahead and continue. See if we get a rare build name and see if we get any shades of Kevin Garnett. All right, we get a legendary bull who's going to be Horace Grant, Evan Mobley, and Carl Anthony Towns, and we are considered a mid-range threat. Let's go ahead and choose our team and show you guys the animations and the jump shot because, hey, I get it. I give you guys a build, but if I don't give you the jump shot or the animations, I mean, you could end up being trash with the build, and then you'll say it's my fault, right? But I'm here giving you the total package. I'm not making you wait for an animation video, a build video, a jump shot video. Even though I do got the jump shot videos on my channel, I do got to start cooking up some dribble tutorials and stuff like that for the bigger builds. I do got to start doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I do got to start getting in the lab and doing that. But nonetheless, compete in the cages for prize in the event center. Okay, they got cage match in the event center. That's probably very interesting, very interesting. But let's go ahead into the jump shot creator, show you guys the KG jump shot. We're going to end up using base Jonathan Isaac, which is going to be on page 7. Your 2 releases are going to be Marquise Chris, and your upper release 2 is going to be Bruno Fernando. And then you're going to go max speed, 88% Marquise Chris, 12% Bruno Fernando. And like I said, for the base, you're going to want to throw on, Jonathan Isaac base. But that's going to get you an A speed. If you want an A plus speed, you could go ahead and throw on Dwight Powell release. But then moving into the gameplay animations, dunk style, I can go ahead and show you the dunks as well that you're going to put on this build. You want athletic off 1. You want pro standing dunks. You want Giannis signature dunk, and you can maybe throw in Dwight Howard signature dunk as well. But moving into the rest of the animations, drill pull up, I think it's Dirk. Same with the hop jumper, Dirk. Post hook is going to be Joel Embiid. Your post hop shot is going to be Kobe. Same with your post fade is going to be Kobe. Motion style, put on PJ Washington. The drill moves, like I said, I gotta hit the lab. I gotta hit the lab and figure out the drill moves for big men, because I did give you guys a hand on this build. The thing is, you don't gotta be a genius, you know what I mean, to figure this out, because you really don't have that many options, you know. You got basic, you got normal for ball handle, and you got you got basic and normal for ball handle. Do you get that, Gaby Williams, or no? You don't. Okay, but like I'm saying, like even for signature size, if you got basic, normal, you got Giannis, you got Mady Cazorla, and Kawhi Leonard, Candace Parker, Breanna Stewart. You see what I'm saying? Like there's going to be like 5 dribble options per category. But I will tell you the most important categories are dribble style, signature size, escape moves, crossovers, behind the backs, hesitations, and step backs. Those are the main dribbling categories where you want to find the best dribble moves. But I'll hit the lab and come up with those soon. But if you did overall enjoy the replica Kevin Garnett build, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots, and I'm out. Peace.